Absolutely. Start, and we're here with Zes Fabio Barros, directly from Chicago, but originally from Brazil. Welcome, Fabio. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, I know probably some people haven't met you before. Can you just please tell a little bit of your story? How did you become a Zen member? Or who found who? Zumba found you or you found Zumba?
That was a story interesting story. When you do a training, not only you get instruction, so I was recently employed for many months ago as well. It is one existing inside employer, and I was passing the order as a trainer. Because I already had
Quem fez cocô fora?
experience
Posso saber?
doing
Hein?
Pilates styles. So she came like, well, you have this
What
personality
is this?
that you look like a clown, you dress like a clown. I think you would be the Zumba instructors like, what is that? And she told me it's a dance fitness program inspired in Latin rhythms, and I think you would do amazing because you're ready to do Latin ball. So this dialogue happened on Wednesday. On Thursday, she signed me up for a training that was Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I came to the training. It was a fitness convention in a hotel in Miami. No, not Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. I remember walking in the night before I had a show. I had to perform. So I walked in. It was over 200 people. And people were now laughing and laughing. And I was like, what is that? A clown formation? What is this? And then after a while, this guy walked in and everybody got nuts and started screaming. And I was like, who is this? That was back then. So I wrote up those dinosaurs and came from the time that for you to get a license to teach us about, you have to take the training with that. In that day, I have to, in order to tell, in that time for you to be able to teach Zumba, you have to take a training on Saturday and on Sunday. It was 2 days process. So that's how I met Zumba. I left the training fighting between my background as a dancer and everything that I was supposed to be shifting to be able to teach the class. So yeah, my journey started like this. It was, if I'm not wrong, it was February of 2006. No, February of 2007. I think it was that.
Wow.
And that's what I met Priscilla. I met Max people. And the group of Zesses, they were there. They were getting trained to start to travel to training. So we never together. So yeah, I'm all.
Oh my God, that is so amazing.
Uh,
Yeah. So, and then I mean, I've seen your work, and I love the job that you do. But have you ever thought about being a Zaz, and as you're growing? Is it something that it was dear to your heart already, or is just something that it just naturally happened?
it's really interesting because when I took the training, I was all in the back. I had forever to be in the back, right? And especially because everybody was fighting to be close to Apple, and I didn't know what that was Gina, what Sonia. Everybody was there. I was like, oh, wow, who are those people, right? So I was all in the back, and Alberto Bernard and Alberto Aguion were there. So they saw me from the back dancing to my thing there, and that was the first time that I had a dialogue with them. It was at the day of the training, talking about they asked where I come from, and I said from Brazil. And they talked to me about the possibility to be promoting Zumba in Brazil. But in that time, I had a business visa, a P3 visa. It's a visa as an artist, right? And my sponsor didn't let me jump in, and I absolutely hate that. And for the ones that are immigrants like us, and they had a visa like mine, when you have a sponsor, you have to have yes or no, right? So what I can tell you that my journey until I learned how to speak Zumba really, it took almost a year because I was still fighting
Really?
Yeah, almost that was
I
7.
was going to shoot like 4 or 5, but no, wow, 7 years.
No, that was 7. Almost 7.
Wow. And currently, you're doing what? You do B1 or two,
I do
gold.
B1, B2, B3, Zumba Gold. But in Jumpstart Gold.
Oh, yeah.
They try to get me to do more things, but my priority is like I don't want to be traveling every weekend. I already have 2 territories. I was with the third one, I was like, no, let's just use the 2. And yeah, I have been teaching those formats, and I love what I do.
Of course. And you still have small kids and everything, so they
I
they
I
they
I
they
have
do
2
need
kids,
you.
and today I love them. So
Eu sou delicada.
this is the papa que não fez the only papa que faz the
That is so.
kid run here, maybe semi-naked and stuff like this.
It's okay. It's like it happens in every household, right? So, so today, the reason why we have you here, and we are so happy to have you here, is because we're doing this series called The Road to Income, and we know that you have, for the second year on a row, you have Hips Revolution, and you also you are assisting on the Zumba Gold. But I would say that very few people know that this is not just your first session as income. Back when I started in 2011, you used to have the Brazilian Carnival with Priscilla and Cristiana Machado, and then how did the session was created, and how did it start?
You know, Christina and I, we are one of those dinosaurs. They start with the convention, right? Couple months after we got licensed, because I met Priscilla at the training, she started working with Beto, and he told about that it would be great if we could bring something related to Brazil, right? And Priscilla and I, we came with the idea to do a workshop. It's like, how we gonna call? Brazilian Carnival was the name. And we started during the time that I was presenting Brazilian
Please.
Carnival with Priscilla. I had the opportunity to present other workshops as well, like Hips Revolution, Coming from Flow. I did present the Lambasuki as well. Yeah, so I come from all of those years. I actually presented at the convention from the beginning until 2018.
Wow.
Until that time, I never had the opportunity to take the convention. So I was always working with my heart, but working. And I decided on 2018 that that would be the year that I would be closing a cycle, because I want to taste it. How it would be to be on the other side. I already had the invitation from Zuma to
let's go.
present something related to
Vamos
belly
deitar aqui,
dance,
vem?
right? Because a lot of people know me as the belly dance guy, blah blah blah. So I said like, well, I need to take a break. So I took the break in 2019, and in 2020, if I'm not wrong, there was a pandemic, right?
Yes, that's right.
When the pandemic started.
Yeah.
So I took a break, and when I was about to come back, pandemic hit. Back to stay at home, and we went through everything like that. And when I come back,
Side to side is salsa.
Wow. So, like you said, and we all know that you come from the belly dance. That we know you are such a great presenter. You have your own workshop that you travel with it. Also, Dora here in District 44, she's saying, "I'm registered for the session. I cannot wait. It's my first income," and she's registered to your session. I am sure she will. So, what inspired you to create Hip Revolution, and how do you see this impacting the participants?
Everybody that I was presenting at the convention,
4, 3, 2, 1. I think you're just forward, back, and 4, 3, 2, 1, forward, back. So I will do 2, 1, and forward, back, 2, 1, and forward, back. And when you are traveling another first time, the second time that part repeats.
22. So that's when I went, but yeah, 22. Yes.
The start, but I have to do more basic. The audio, ITC, Zumba Gold students doing it, but they have been doing it for a while. And I can tell you right now here that the majority of the members that we come to for Zumba Gold jam session, they want basics of the basics.
I said, yeah, this is how you create it, and then how do you see this impacted participant? And the reason why I ask is because Zumba has, we want to make Zumba fun. And then when you think about something a little more complex, how do you you think that it's going to impact a participant to bring this to their classes?
But for the Zumba convention, it's mostly ladies instructors. So my goal was I want to demystify movements that people feel like you can't do this. I need to spend a year taking private classes to be able to do a body roll or a body roll.
What happened? The night of revival day.
And at the same song, let me intensify those
Zes Fabio is the reason he goes to the movies.
This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
This is the bathroom. It's full and hilarious. You look more puny than I expected.
I could say the same about you.
What? It's a game changer for family films.
But I'm not fire proof. Just get in right now. It's actually kind of comfy in here. It is? I've never been in there.
Disney and Pixar's Caviar. Rated PG. Get your 3D tickets now.
If she doesn't wake up tomorrow and move differently,
Like a fusion,
I
fusion, right?
cannot save her 3 times.
The full life begins. And get ready for a hot girl summer.
Megan Thee Stallion!
this heart turn. The more I think, the more it hurts.
Welcome to Love Island USA. After the recoupling, we have new couples Shelley and Ace, Austin and Amaya, and Taylor and Alondra. Newly single, who don't think Taylor saved her because of their deep friendship? I think he was more concerned with getting rid of the 6'3" Adonis who was recently filmed massaging Alondria's buttocks.
Yeah.
First of all, Taylor, I love your ass to fucking death, and you know that. I'm very, very grateful for that.
I love you too. You're welcome. Now look, this like on some real shit though. Like moving forward, bro. I need y'all to completely
He just
separate.
said he's gonna come and see you
Everybody's
next
thoughts
Sunday.
are I said y'all gonna argue and go through this whole cycle again,
So
and
my
that's what
second
none of us
question
want.
is,
You
so,
deserve another chance.
I haven't even had an opportunity to get to know anyone else,
some of the key
and
movements
it
and
literally just
variations
feels
that
like I just
participants
keep
will
getting
learn during
slapped
the
in the
sessions.
face.
So you talk about,
Like,
you know, the
he
movement.
gets to put in a couple. I remain single, I'm gonna chop off the block. He gets to go on a date. He's in a couple still. He was behind the door with another woman. I'm back on the chopping block again. It's just like, he just keeps winning, and it's like the first time I almost went home at his expense. He fucks me over from the fucking beginning. And he's gonna be like, fuck, she deserves better. I want her to still find somebody. No, his idea was, you know what, maybe she'll get off the island so I don't have to deal with her no more. He looked at me when I was standing up there. He just looked at me. I just went, like, get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
Everything you did with my leave that shit alone. Don't egg it on. This is the shit I was talking about. When I said leave it, leave it.
No. He would be like, fuck you.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem. We're not doing
That
that.
was the biggest
No,
one ever.
hold on. Please, no.
Okay, fine.
We don't need none of this petty shit. We don't need none of this little comments.
Go be me to Iris.
We don't need none of that. We want positive vibes moving forward.
Okay.
Y'all need to separate and both explore and enjoy the experience.
I knew I wasn't gonna get picked. It showed me how he feels towards me, and I can't trust him anymore. That was enough for me to let that go. I'm done.
No,
I'm done. That's it. We're done. It's over. It's cold. Let's go.
Hold the damn tears in.
I promise I'm gonna follow. Okay?
You promise?
I promise.
'Cause if not, I'm throwing you.
Shelley takes a man like I take a late night pizza, lying down and delivered directly to my mouth.
Of course.
Like, kiss me. Mm-hmm. I am happy that we finally in a couple.
That's and guys, not because Fabio is my friend, but this man can dance. I'm telling you.
I can't lie. Hearing Austin in front of Amaya's door and hearing the door open, I felt happiness and a sense of relief to finally be able to say, like, okay, Shelley and Ace are finally a couple. It's just like, oh, about time. Like, I could just truly just be myself and really see what it's about.
So how do you incorporate the different styles like
I had to make the wrong decision. I stepped
when you were searching for
to
a
the
song?
side
How did you
because
get
I feel like
the electronic
your behavior
that
is
has
unacceptable.
that
Like, it's
fits
not a
the belly dance
situation where you should have been
style?
rewarded. But the issue
Imagine a
is, I didn't
reggaeton
make that
that
decision for
has
her.
like
I
some.
made that decision based on
How it must be
Jalen,
such a
what
hard
I've seen from him.
work.
I
I mean,
didn't
probably
see that
because
for
you're already
him.
into the business,
So,
you kind of know.
how do you feel
you
after
know,
tonight?
the
What were you
artist
thinking
and
like when Jalen went before you?
how do you
Hey,
do?
what's
What
my
is
deal?
your trick?
I was thinking like,
Find those music.
I think the shit live.
I think.
And then when he went up there, I was like, ooh. Hey. But you know, Jalen, bro, he's super cool. Like, bro, we never had a problem. Never had a problem when he was in here.
Yeah.
But the reason I stood behind her was just like, I got faith in her. I'm gonna hold her accountable for her shit. Like, I didn't save you for you to continue to argue with him. I saved you so you can find your person.
Right. I'm so happy to be back in a couple with Tay. Taylor's just such a good person. Even tonight, seeing how he was to her in that moment, I don't know. Taylor's just blows my mind every day.
Yeah, I'm just super happy to be back in a couple with you.
Aww.
We're back in bed, man.
Miss me? Missed you.
Sure did.
It looks like Austin's excited for Amaya and bed. I mean, mainly bed. But Amaya is a very close second.
It was an amazing night because now we're in a couple.
I'm very excited.
Grandpa.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
But how do you feel?
I'm so happy with how things ended up working
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
So I mean, it's like.
And you should be
Yes,
happy.
yes.
You got me.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited too.
Having Amaya choose me and me choosing her definitely felt really good and validating and refreshing. It's nice not to be in a little triangle anymore.
I'm excited to finally have somebody in the bed with me.
Yeah, I know. Now
And
we're
I heard
gonna.
that you're like a radiator. So
Yeah,
like,
I'm very.
so
I was
I
gonna
get
let you
cold
know.
in the nighttime,
I was gonna let you know. I'm a very, very warm person.
Okay, good. Well, you're really kind of warm right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
So I'm
I know.
But do not let anything that's going on outside bother you. And we're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great sleep. And
After tonight's drama, Jeremiah and Iris could use a stiff drink. Well, what do you fancy, guys? A tap water with blue food colouring? Or maybe an empty green bottle with no lid? We've got 20 of them.
I love. And how do you hope the participants would take away? So
you could have easily
what
went with
is
her, you know,
at the end of the
and
session?
worked things out, or
What
like
do you
whatever.
expect them
But you chose like
feel?
a very
How?
mature option.
Yeah.
Because with me, you know, I am interested in you, but also I'm not gonna be like, you can't talk to me.
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
You know,
Stop it!
you know, you call people bitches and like pussies and
I'd rather go than be with something toxic, so I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
yeah. You guys are not compatible, you know.
I think
think
that's
you
what's
guys are
up.
definitely not compatible, but
Mine wasn't just about like breaking the toxic cycle. It was just like I finally felt like joy.
it's not about finding like the first connection, it's finding the best one.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think you realize that now,
It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
and I really, really appreciate what just happened. And I think you're very like, mature for that, and it's very attractive.
Maybe next actually.
Hey, Iris. Yeah.
That is a give me 1 second because you said your kids would crash you. I have 3 dogs that drive me crazy. Give me 1 second. Instead of 1, I have 3. Okay.
This season, a hot bombshell enters the villa. Check out Carl. He's been an Instacart shopper for 4 years. And yes, he can handle a lot of baggage.
Order for Ariana.
There you are. Oh.
With the Zumba Gold.
Yeah, you work out, lift weights.
Sometimes.
Get Love Island Essentials through Instacart. And stream Love Island USA.
No, it's
Only
okay.
on
No,
Peacock.
so we know that you are a sister and then you have something to do with Zumba Gold you were just telling us. So for those people who do not know what it is, so can you just give a bit of a specifics? What is Zumba Gold? What is used for? And what is wellness?
You forget the rest when you bring out the best.
Welcome back to Love Island USA. Who'd have promised the other islanders she'd stop shouting at Jeremiah? But she didn't say anything about creepily whispering at him. I smell a loophole.
Hey, Iris. Yeah. Am I able to interrupt this chat really fast? Yeah. Do you mind if I sit there and just have a chat with him really fast? Sure. I'm not here to argue. All I can say to you is I wish you the best. I'm extremely hurt. And I shared some of the best memories with you in here. I cared about you so much. And I know nobody wants me to talk to you right now, but it just felt wrong not speaking about it.
Hey, bitch, I don't know how to fucking iron clothes. How am I supposed to get married? Look at this. I'm fucking throwing a lot of... Oh, be careful, I saw.
Good talking. Yeah, she just like broke up my conversation.
What?
Yeah, I know.
We just saved her just for her to do the same shit.
I know. Whether or not I've been partially to blame for toxicity in this house, we're both to blame for that. You think it's only me?
No, I just think like the yelling and the interrupting chats, calling me a bitch, calling me out my name, calling me a liar, a gaslighter. No other girl in this villa would do all the negative and
Jeremiah,
fucked up toxic things that you did.
You don't understand. You literally tore my heart to pieces.
All I wanted was conflict resolution.
I wanted to fix
I
that.
remember
Jeremiah,
when
hang on, Taylor. I'm relaxed. Okay, I'm saying this and we're done. Can you please let us just do this and that's it?
100% a Zumba instructor.
Jeremiah.
It was not this way she said, but she said,
Look at us.
you know, like when you're preparing yourself for,
Was the last time
to
we were
become a
gonna
Zes or a ZJ, or just to get better as an instructor. So you do,
I just want to let you know that
R1
I'm
and then R2, R3, and then you have cool skills and stuff because of the Q. But she said something, until you take Zumba Gold, you
I hold no hate in
will
my heart
start
towards you.
understanding
If I'm
that's
doing
what
something,
the
it's not to make you jealous. I literally
enjoyment,
wish nothing but the
that
best for you.
satisfaction of teaching a class only happens after you take Zumba Gold.
But I don't want to feed this monstrous fire. I think me and Jeremiah are finished. I don't think that it is something I'm going to keep exploring. It's not going to work. I don't hate him, no matter how much I want to. I don't. You know, we just weren't meant to be. And it's okay. Even though it hurts, it's okay.
I generally have nothing but love, and I deadass hope someone comes in here that can give you what you want.
We can be friends, but I'd like to just pretend.
That definitely sucked, but the chat went good in the sense of closure. And I know that tomorrow, if she asks or next day, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline chats right now with her. It sucks, but I know I made the right choice in my heart. That chapter is definitely closed.
So for now, it's okay. And maybe that's all I need.
You know what ours is?
I thought y'all were just talking.
It got interrupted.
By who?
So what happened there? Long story short, that shit over with.
Respectfully, I don't want to hear y'all name in a sentence.
No, same, bro. Same.
As the islanders go off to bed, I'm raiding the speakeasy. I'm absolutely wasted on neon pink.
I think it's like him blatantly not choosing her in front of everyone. I hope it's the closure that she needs out of the situation. And if she doesn't wake up tomorrow and move differently, I cannot save her 3 times.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be back? There was laundry, though.
Feels great.
And that's it. That is the end of the era.
The beginning of a better era. I'll be very honest with you. I just think it was very inappropriate for you to like talk to Jeremiah. Like we just sent someone home.
I know that. It was purely because I wanted to make sure that I just finished that today so that we could have a brand new day tomorrow. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. But, dude, I don't want to hear about it anymore.
I know,
I'm like, literally not.
no more, brother.
Shelly and Ace are together. That's fucking great. Amaya's with Austin.
We good.
But me and Austin, it seemed like we really got along well.
So important for you to be with somebody that can truly let you be your authentic self.
Exactly. Like, I feel like I could fart in front of him and he'll just fart back. Like,
Ashley Garcia.
usually I don't really like share my bed on the first night.
I think you'll just okay.
Hi guys, how are you? Hello. Amen. Of course. So
Huge news,
what
guys.
tips?
We've just had an 8-hour period in the villa where no one's talked about
And then what
Jeremiah
tips
or
can you share for
Huda.
instructors
I mean,
to
yes,
safely
they were asleep,
and
but it's a
effectively
start.
teach Zumba Gold to older adults or to beginners who may be new to the dance-based thing. So your story is different. You had the background. You were a dancer. Then what happened to you? You try until you got, you know,
I felt
like,
good.
you know, like a
Felt good
diamond,
to cuddle with
you know.
someone finally.
But how about somebody
Especially
not
Austin's
from
tall ass.
dance, not from fitness? What is your main tip for them
How y'all feel about choosing y'all couples now?
Great, bro. Easy decision for me, you know? How about you? That decision was a long time coming. Yeah. No, I'm excited, bro.
Shelly, how was it sleeping with Ace? It was nice. Like, I was surprised we didn't cuddle as much as I thought we would. I think I'm just a little excited, so I was like, all right, you gonna be in my skin or what? Ooh.
How did it feel to lay with Taylor last night?
It felt really good. It really did.
Girl, you should have seen his skinny face walking down to you.
At the end of the day, the cycle happened.
Dude, I'm so glad that you did. I'm glad that it's good and you're out of that, bro.
Hey.
Wow. I love the look.
What do you? It's over here.
Just a word, just power down the drain.
Oh, hello! Shelley's chatting to Landria, and from what I've heard, she's about to give her all the tea.
Girl, drink some of this. I'm about to fuck it up.
Oh, my bad.
It's so yummy.
Don't mind if I do.
How was you and Taylor's night? Oh, yeah. You made your little face eater. So good, right?
It's really good. You said how was me and Taylor's night? Like in bed?
Yeah. What's cool?
We caught up for a little bit.
Are you at the point where it's like, okay, we can start kissing now, or are you just
No,
like,
we do be kissing.
No, but I'm saying like, just in general, like,
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure,
yeah,
for
okay.
sure. I feel like me and Taylor's at a point now where I don't feel like we're strangers. We don't look at each other as strangers anymore. So I'm okay with kissing them at random time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if anybody else kissed when they got matched up with their couple last night, but when I opened the door and he kissed me.
Oh,
wow. And we never kissed outside of the challenge. Like, so when he did kiss me as soon as we got coupled up, I was like,
now that Ace and I are finally coupled up, I'm actually so excited and happy. We didn't really get to cuddle that much last night, but it's okay. It's the first night, but I really need him to get it together. I know that's right. And then even like when we were sitting over there, like we kissed a few times like this morning. I'm like, wow, I love like this is great.
He's drowning you in like romance and affection. I love that.
Hi, my love.
Hey, girl.
How are you feeling this morning?
Just guys, the other thing you guys don't
I just
know
wanted to
about
say, like, last night when you were
this
standing
guy
up there, like, I was actually
my
conflicted
friend, but
on
this
what
is
I wanted to
true.
do.
The best
I almost stood behind
makeup
Jalen, honestly.
artist.
And a big reason for that was,
Guys,
do
I'm
I
telling
really
you,
believe
I don't
that she
know
can take steps
how he
forward
finds time.
to
I don't know
be
if he,
better
these
for
days,
herself,
these days,
right?
it's more than 24 because my day has 24 hours.
How are you feeling?
I think
I
Fabio's
feel,
day
I
is
feel at
probably
peace.
48
I feel
hours
good,
or
and I'm just
something
happy to be,
because
you
everything
know, happy.
that he
So I
does,
feel
the
like the last 2
creation,
I
days.
feel like you feel
I
more
don't know how you do
positive.
it.
Cause I don't think I've like really seen you like happy, you know, like
Yeah.
like excited.
Yeah. Waking up with Iris felt great. It feels just, if it's anything else, it just feels healthy. And she's just came with such a level mind. And at the end of the day, was not making it about herself. And was still checking on me. And it was just like, America might have had a point with that. So it's like, I'm going to pursue it. And waking up happy, it's been the best.
It's just hard seeing that with someone else so fast. It's really weird. Really, really weird. I don't want to see that.
Really weird. I hate seeing you like this. Like, I hate watching you be upset. I hate watching you lose control of your emotions.
That's
And I
why I
just
was
never
just-
want you to beg for anyone to want you, to treat you right, to respect you. Because the second you're begging someone else for respect is the second you lose it for yourself.
Well, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movies are kind of like childhood classics. Or like, you seen Ponyo?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. Like,
Do you like
random-
animation?
Yeah, I fuck animation. All that has like super charged memories because my uncle used to own a comic book shop. And
Whoa.
So, yeah, so I'd like read the comics and then I'd go watch the movie. So it like has those.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Like, despite the
I've
things that
seen
have
your
happened over the
pictures,
past
and then you and
few days,
your wife,
I
it's
really do
like
see
so
a better path for you at the end of this. But, like, you also have to see that for yourself.
It's great. Are you still teaching the workshops? That, you know, the belly cardio and
Fuck if he's been dishonest to you. Fuck what anyone else in here thinks. Like,
Yeah.
if you're telling yourself that you're moving on and you're leaving things in the past and you're going to do better for yourself, do it for you. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for him. Do it for you. Just being someone that you'd be proud of, you know?
Yeah. I keep trying to think of my daughter. Like, after the crash out, I was like, fuck, but, like, why did you do that?
It was a lot.
And
It obviously wasn't your proudest moment, but you can't take it back. That was a moment in time. It was a lapse of character. It's not who you are.
It's not.
It's not who you are. And I know that's not who you are.
so it's all like up there. You need to come down here.
I know that yesterday was a lot, and I want to make sure I continue to stay positive, trying to leave
I'm
the
gonna
past
say,
in
I
the
think
past,
one of
and
our
I'm just
big
trying to be
hosts here,
hopeful
Gina,
of what's waiting for me.
she's like one of the
I don't want to
biggest
keep
hosts here. I'm
dwelling.
gonna talk to her.
I just
I'm gonna
want
talk to her,
to
and then
appreciate
we're gonna connect.
how far I've come in here. I want to appreciate the fact that I'm still here
There you go.
and make the best of it.
So,
There was a
we do
version
have
of Put Up
a
before
Zes
Jeremiah.
call.
Yeah.
There will be a version of Put Up after Jeremiah.
I know.
It's gonna be 10 times better.
I know
And
this
I'm
has
excited to see you
shaky
get there.
people
And, like,
because
I'll be here holding your hand
now
through
we
it.
have an
I just want to make
understanding.
sure you're moving through
You
it
know,
as gracefully as
has been
possible.
my dream, is my dream, and everything. So, based on your experience and everything that has happened throughout your career and everything, what would be the tip that you would give to a person who wants to become a Zes? Because we know it's completely two different.
You're telling me when I switch to T-Mobile, you'll give me an iPhone 16 Pro, you'll help me off my old phone, and I still get to keep it?
That's right. No trade-in.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
No!
Yes. Also at T-Mobile, you save at least 20% versus the other big guys.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma. Box of raisins. I'm a mom. A balloon. Banana peel.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile, get a new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your old phone up to $800.
Take whatever you want.
Vital Farms farmers give their hens a lot of attention.
Is it really necessary to give them that much?
Nope. Vital Farms. Good eggs, no shortcuts.
How should I wash my dress?
You should use a delicate fold cycle. Remember to turn it inside out, and don't put it in the dryer.
Oh, thank goodness I asked. You just saved date night.
Subletting is strictly forbidden.
I'm cat sitting for my good buddy.
That is so much worse.
Admit it, you're after my Nana's incredible rent-controlled apartment.
Someplace, huh? It doesn't get much better than a sumptuous rent-controlled New York penthouse with crown molding and 2 goddamn fireplaces.
Had I known that, I would have killed him.
I think you might be in jeopardy. I'm bad news. Stay away from my Nana.
You know how much I could be charging for that place?
Rent control's a bit.
Welcome back to Love Island USA. Austin's been working on his character comedy, and his first character is Dog, who's been made to sleep in the yard for the first time in its life.
I was sleeping in a bed without me. Did you miss me a little bit?
I did. I really did. I'm like, damn, Austin.
Yeah.
You sleep well last night, though?
I know I sleep good when I don't remember or don't have any dreams. And yeah, I didn't have any dreams. So, how are you feeling about everything?
Obviously, when we heard there was a recoupling, I'm like, fuck, like, I was in a place of like, damn, like, I don't think I had enough time to think. Yesterday, a part of me wanted to say, like, Austin, but I was like, you know what, I have to go with my gut. So, obviously, I've said my connection with Ace, it's a good connection, like, I like him, so I wanted to take that chance to explore it, you know?
Yeah, even though, like, I definitely didn't enjoy being in the triangle, but I was really getting comfortable with you.
Yeah.
I definitely knew you and Ace had that connection, and I wanted to take the backseat, and like I am happy that you and Ace get to explore. It's very nice being able to sit there with Shelly and have like no pressure on things. I think she's just a great human being, great friend.
I feel like we're on the same page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever held toes with anybody?
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Now, think about somebody
Actually, I think it's a genetic trait because my mom, when we were younger, like we'd be at the edge of the bed and she'd call it crab toes. And she would like freaking pinch us with her toes. So now I think I inherited like the little snap.
Inherited is crazy.
Pepe has also been working on his character comedy. His first character is Man, who doesn't realise how much a million is.
Guarantee there's a million things you won't like about me. There's a million things I won't like about you, but that doesn't mean I can't do.
A million things is crazy.
Well, okay, that might be a lot. There's a million
Okay, if there's a million, maybe you need to move on.
A very much a relationship and a long term, make it work until it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And people normally are like, okay, I'm gonna run away from that. I'm more of like, well, nobody's perfect, so.
Yeah, there's definitely deal breakers.
Right.
For sure. Especially when it comes to like living with someone. Because I also lived with somebody for like 2.5 years. I feel like that can make or break a relationship, so I think that's when it's like time to really like figure out what it is, like to the little things, like how do you like your air conditioning? Like if somebody really, like I could not be with somebody that like had to keep their AC at like 78, like no, people like I'm scared.
Your body's
I'm
like
hot,
95.
yeah. It's like, and that's like a crazy deal breaker, but like
It sounds so stupid.
it sounds so stupid, but it's so real.
Yeah.
And I try not to set too much expectations for me and Pepe because I just really want to get to know him. I really want to build a emotional relationship with him and continue building an intimate relationship with him. He makes me happy. He's like such a great guy.
Would you ever go to the rainforest and just camp out in the rainforest for like 2 or 3 days?
I don't know, we would have to have a camper. No tents. Camper.
Miss Bougie.
I got a tent!
Oh shit.
What?
Oh shit! Thank God!
What do you think it is?
I Wonders, who's ready to turn up the heat in tonight's Villa game? Me? Oh, man.
Oh.
Turn up the motherfucking heat in this shit. I got a text!
Another one?
Girls, I've left you some hot girl summer swimwear in the dressing room.
I know it was about to get sexy in here.
Yeah, and enjoy. And then one of the things that I always say is that make friends. You know, those friends that you don't mind, that, you know, those friends, because you're going to see people from all over the world. Like, yesterday,
One and
Emma was
only
saying,
do you understand that she was one of the girls that taught me how to shake
them, and
this
even
little
if you
boy?
don't speak
I'm
their
practicing
approach,
my knees right now.
hug,
I'm stretching
and
them
make
out.
friends, because
We gotta do the Megan Stallion beats today. And I don't think I'm ready to see her, but baby, I'm excited.
I don't even remember what Ace or Hannah said. All I heard from Sierra was Megan Thee Stallion. This is the energy we needed after the past days that we've had. I'm gonna be shaking it. I don't really care. Body yaddy.
Wait, this is her line, Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah, this is fire.
The fucking this is crazy. My favorite hype song, Hot Girl Summer. That song is my life. Like, girl, wow, I love you. She got me through my breakup. Like, I love her.
Of course. So
Now
Fabio,
that makes so much sense.
I could go on and on and on, and there's so much to learn from you, not just because of your background as a professional, but people listen to me, take his sessions. Yeah, it is amazing. I'm sure you're gonna get, like he says, a heck of an experience. So I wish I'm not coming, my friend, this year, but
We are making history.
I'm
A Grammy
already
Award
suffering.
winning,
I'm already
platinum
suffering. I'm
selling
gonna put
artist is in the villa. Ladies and gentlemen,
something on
it's
my face
really
is
happening.
okay,
One of the most famous voices
I
in
know
the
you guys are
world
gonna have a great
is
time.
introducing Megan Thee
So
Stallion.
thank you so much, Fabio. I really appreciate your time and your love for the things that you do. Thank you so much. I will send you the recording for this.
That's what I'm talking about,
posting.
lady. We're gonna make
Right now,
Meg
this
proud. Her
broadcast
music, I
goes
feel like it's
just
such
for
a
the people
woman
from
empowerment
Texas,
music.
but then I'm gonna be putting on YouTube so other people can get to know you as well.
I literally broke a nail because she was just like breathtaking, like in person, body T, body snatch, face card, never declined. How is this fucking real? The money needs to pinch me.
I'll see you there. Bye guys, have a good night. I'll keep you guys posted on the next couple of days and schedules for the next flight. Thank you guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.
I am gay. I knew she was beautiful. I knew she was amazing, but bitch, I didn't know what to do. I was like, had to pick my jaw up off the floor.
It's given on TV, but bitch, y'all is really beautiful as hell in real life. This is so crazy. I cannot believe I'm here. I am the new bombshell getting turned in the villa, baby. I'm finna shake the table. Love Island is not ready for this type of bombshell.
It's shocking how some electricity providers treat you, with surprises on your bill, promotional gimmicks like you're just a number. Switch to